Good evening, RDA family and everyone else watching. If you're wondering why my YouTube channel is silent at the moment, it's because I have a strike for no reason. And so I'm trying to fix that up, but otherwise, so that's why there's no videos on YouTube. So I'll be using Rumble from now on. I'll put the link of my channel in the description. I'll be posting on Telegram and Instagram. So obviously you guys know what happened last Friday. You realize that I've been dealing with this for a few months without being able to tell anyone. And, you know, over the last weekend, I really was putting my fate in the people's hands. If the support was there, emotionally and financially, then I would continue the fight. And I can tell you unequivocally that I must continue this fight. It is clear to me from the weekend's activities and all the support that I've gotten that this fight is not about me. It's not about clearing my name. It's not about my freedom. It's not about me staying out of jail. It's actually about all of our freedoms. Because if someone doesn't take this sort of charge all the way through to trial, then this is going to keep happening to other people. It's a sign of a country going down a very dangerous path that they would prosecute someone like me, someone who's always paid their taxes, always had a job, always, you know, been a good citizen with no criminal record whatsoever. You know, they allege that I organised protests that I actually didn't. But, you know, there was a Black Lives Matter protest during lockdowns, and none of those organisers are being prosecuted or intimidated or thrown in jail like me. So there is clearly a bias for political views, and it seems clear to me that this is politically motivated. It's not really about me. It's about a lot more than that. It's about what the people who support me stand for, what the people prosecuting me are trying to do. They're clearly wanting to drain my resources so I can't go to trial, so that I can't air these arguments. You see, in trial, we can air all of the arguments and all of the failed court cases that we've had in the past. We can learn from those. We can put all the learned experiences together so that we can air these things for the public to see. A trial like this could wake up a lot of people. It could get international media attention and local media attention. And I think, you know, someone needs to go through this at some point. Someone needs to shine a light on the discrimination within the legal system to the political bias that the court system has, that the governments and then the police have. And it needs to come out. You see, what they've done is I'm alleged of encouraging people to protest, which the fine for protesting at that time, it was a fine. It was like a summary offense. So it's kind of like if I encouraged you to park in a no parking zone and you got a parking ticket, that would be like making me a criminal for encouraging you to park there. That is really how frivolous this is. And incitement is supposed to be used, I think, for, you know, murder or armed robbery or things like that. Like if I was to encourage someone to do a criminal act, I would be culpable of that too if it's proven that I actually encouraged that person to do so. So they're using that to criminalize summary offences. And, you know, I'm not guilty of a crime. I'm not a criminal. And I think they know that. We all know that, obviously. And someone needs to shine a light on this, and someone needs to change the system. Someone needs to set a precedence so innocent people like me don't go through this again. Now, eventually someone's going to have this argument, and I am already halfway through or whatever. I don't know how far through I am, and I have the support, an unbelievable amount of support. And thank you so much to everyone who has supported me, whether financially, emotionally, or just with a message. You know, you have shown me that this is much bigger than me, and that I have your support to continue the fight. And that's what I needed, because I just can't do this alone. And even though I can't see all your faces, I've met a lot of you, and thank you very much for the support, because I do have the fortitude to continue this. And, you know, I'm excited to try to make you proud and to spend any money that you have supported me with frugally from now on. I made a mistake in the last appeal, spending money on QCs and barristers that probably didn't didn't do a very good job, in my opinion. But I had to learn that lesson, and now I'm looking at very different options, guys. So I'm spending a lot of time on this. This is like my number one focus. And, you know, we've had a lot of failed court cases over the last couple of years in Australia. And, you know, we're able to take all of that and learn from it and do better. And I promise you that I will put everything into this, my heart, my soul, my mind, your resources, your support. It will go to a good place, and I'll do whatever I can. Even if I lose, I'm going to air these arguments. I'm going to make it public. I'm waking up at 6:30 a.m. tomorrow morning to do an interview in United States to raise awareness of what the police are doing to me, what the court system is doing to me, and how unbelievably terrible it is to be doing this to someone like me, or anyone for that matter. I know lots of other people that have been charged with this and have had to plead guilty because they didn't have the resources or the support, but I do. So whether I like it or not, it's me. I have to do this. And like I said, it's not for me. Obviously, it'd be easier for me to plead guilty and let this go, but it's going to be something else later on. You know, they're going to keep coming after people like me and you. And so we need to stand up for ourselves if we can. And if it's clear that, you know, we can keep fighting, well, then we need to keep fighting. So I just wanted to let you know, firstly, that thank you so much for your support. Thank you, because you've given me the answer that I needed. You've given me the courage to keep going. And I know that I have you behind me. And for those of you who can't financially support me, there is something you can do. Okay, I'll put a link in the description. I have come up with 3 ways that people can support this case. One is financially, that's the obvious one. But secondly, awareness. And if you know any influencers or any channels with big audiences that might be interested in interviewing me, please reach out to them. I'll put a link in the description with all the information on how you can get me in touch with them. It's really important that people realize what's going on here in Australia, that how terribly they're treating me and how they're coming after me so heavily, counting on me to run out of support and resources, of course. So awareness is another way that has nothing to do with the finances. The third way is if you can use my story to empower someone else, that is more important than money, okay? Because I'm not more special than you. I'm not. I just happen to be in this position. But for some reason, I have the fortitude to withstand the mental trauma from all of this. And if for whatever reason, however you can, if you can use my fight as a way to inspire someone else, it makes it all worthwhile. Because what if we inspire someone who then is the change that we need, like literally changes everything? Then it makes it all worthwhile. And you have no idea the impact of what you say and do to others down the track. It might not show up until 10 years' time. But if we can use my story, win or lose, to inspire someone who's going to be amazing, then it's all worth it. So you don't have to support financially to support me. There are tons of ways, and awareness and empowerment is one of those ways. Just remember, I'm just like you. I just have your support, and I'm very blessed to have great family, fiance and friends, and support from all of you. So I'm in a privileged position to actually fight this, but I am not any different than you. We all have strength inside of us that we weren't sure was there. Did you think I had the guts to stand up to a government and a police? Do you think I thought I had that strength in me 2 years ago? Absolutely not. I had no idea what was coming, but you know, it happened, and I found strength within myself I didn't know was there. And so when we're faced with new things, new obstacles, we learn more about ourselves. So if you can reach within yourself and find a bit of strength from my story, that would make me really happy, and it would make everything worthwhile. So thank you again for all your support, and that's an update from me. And if you have subscribed to get updates about legal case, you will get those updates. Just follow the link in the description and you'll see what I mean. Anyway, guys, till the next update, I will see you soon.